Hi, my name is Coach Ron Nash, and welcome to our JSA, Joint Strategic Alliances, GHN, Get Hired Now programs. We've been very fortunate to have worked in tech, non-tech, a number of different environments, build a community and create an opportunity for people to come together, network together, interview prep together, build friendships, support each other during career transition. A lot of our members are currently working in a variety of different companies as hiring managers. And I've also worked with a number of people who are currently in transition. I have been the sea captain who can navigate ships through very difficult terrains. All of my coaches have tremendous life experience as executives. They don't do this because they have to. They do this because they care. Why don't you take a little bit of time right now to hear what some of our coaches have to say? How many people typically are interview ready, just percentage wise? I mean, if you were to guess out of all of the candidates you've seen,
Less than 10%, maybe not even 5% are interview ready, mainly because they haven't interviewed for years. They've been in a job for a very long time. So I'm going to say basically they walk in and they don't know what a task means, what an action means. And often a result is only, well, we implemented on time. Okay, and that's not a good enough result.
The thing that 3Ys does that a lot of people don't do is it starts and focuses on a technology or a product or a service or experience, what the company does, what the job will be doing, what is the output of the job. Second is back to the user, what is pain points and what are their strategic positions. So it's why this company for that focus. Finally, the third why, and it's third on purpose. Why you for that role, specifically to that focus for this company that you can bring value from day one.
Start with your interview. What topics would you talk about during the interview? How would you answer your specific questions? Based on that information, then you can build the content of their resume. We leverage the STAR method just like you do. I encourage everybody to actually talk about the STAR method in normal activity. It's basically storytelling 101. Where were you? What were you asked to do? How'd you do it? And how did it end up? If they start that habit, they become a very effective leader.
So I hope you got a good insight in terms of the types of people who support the community, because it's critically important that you have a sense of what we do. This is not a transactional environment. It's a very empathetic community where we all help each other. I would like to invite you in based on your own assessment of yourself. The three tenets of what I consider a valuable community member is: number one, are you a career professional where you believe you're placeable? And what I simply mean is that if we had a job that we could place you to, are you placeable? Do you have solid skills, great tenure? Do you feel like you present well, et cetera? Number two, are you coachable? Now that we know you feel good about yourself and your career trajectory, et cetera, are you coachable? Can you partner with me and my team in order to make sure that you're ready to go through the daunting process of interviewing? And there's a lot of steps for that, which we've mapped out. In fact, I didn't tell you, but I've written a few books on various topics around interviewing, LinkedIn, networking, et cetera. We do all of that within this coursework and within this community. And then number three, will you be a good steward of the community? And what I simply mean by that is that once you're in the community, will you be a good steward? Will you partner with people? When people ask for help, will you make sure that you get in touch with them and partner with them, help them? Once you're employed in a new place, which you will be, whatever that timeline is, if you use an intelligent process, it will minimize the amount of time that you waste. That is what this is about for sure. But once you're employed, if a community member raises their hand and they want help or advice, et cetera, will you do that? If you've answered yes to all three of the tenets, I would like to invite you to go further. Come on into our community, because we need people like you and the world needs people like you.